this is Angela. Welcome to Scrapbook Techniques. Today we are going to be doing the second layout of the Close to My Heart Craft with Heart February kit. Now this kit is a great collection of soft pastels, spring flowers, and I will also leave a link down below to layout one that we did in an earlier video. But right now we are going to be concentrating on this great little spring layout here. All right, let's get started by looking at what all is in our kit. So we have our kit. We need some journaling pens, we need some adhesives, and that's it. That's all you need in order to do these two-page layouts. They are great. They come with everything. They come with your stickers that correspond. They come with die cuts. They come with your photo placement and your photo mats already cut for you. These kits make it so easy to do a two-page layout. In this case, this is a 5-photo layout in very little time. In addition, all of my subscribers are invited to a monthly Zoom where we do these together, and we also learn a new technique that we can apply to our layouts to make them a little bit more customized and to make them a little bit our own. So let's get started and see how quick we can get this done. So the first thing that we're going to do is we are going to lay out our photo placements here and kind of where their photos should go in addition to the photo mats. Now I know it's a little harder to see, but I have a white photo mat and then I have my white photo placeholder because I don't know quite what photos I'm going to use on this. So I'm just going to go ahead and start to lay these out across my paper, kind of get them all lined up where I want them to go. Whoops, that went upside down. There we go. So I've got two 3x4s here. I have a 4x6 right here below them. I have a 4x4 right here, and I have another 4x6. So full 5 photos. Again, you could replace this if you wanted to with 2 4x6s on this page and go with a 4 photo. Lots of different options. You could replace this 4x4 and have 2 4x6s here as well. So lots of different options. This is just the prescribed way of doing this, okay? So what we're going to do first of all is we're going to go ahead and start gluing. We would normally, we're going to pretend this is my photo since I don't have my photos picked out for this layout yet. And so we're going to glue our photos right down to our mats, okay? Now what I'm going to do is, because these are just temporary, I am actually going to use a temporary adhesive when I'm putting these photo placeholders down. And I'm just going to run one nice little line down it, center that on my photo mat, and then on my mat I'm actually going to use my permanent adhesive and bring that down, okay? Now, one of the things that I am going to do is I am going to bring in my fun little T-square ruler here, and I'm going to come up about, 1.25 inches or so. No, I'm not. I'm actually going to come up about 2.25 inches. And I'm going to come over about, let's say about 1 inch or so. And I'm just going to use my T-square ruler to put this right down. Okay? Again, I'm going to do the same thing here with my 4x4 photo placeholder. I'm going to use some temporary adhesive to adhere that down to my mat so that whenever I find my photo, I can very easily come in, take these off, and replace them with my actual photo. Okay? And again, I'm going to use my permanent adhesive to put this down. And this, I'm going to come up, let's see, we've got 6 inches there, so let's come up, let's see, about there, because we just want to kind of have this somewhat centered here. And again, I'm going to put a little bit more distance on this side than I am between the two photos. But again, I'm just using my T-square ruler here to make sure it's lined up nice and straight. There we go. There is page 2 photos ready to go. Okay, let's come over here to page 1. I'm going to do the same thing over here. I'm going to use my temporary adhesive, run it along the back, just in one small little strip. Put that on my photo mat so that I remember what size of photo goes there. Use my permanent adhesive. And if you'll notice, I'm not putting adhesive all the way to the edge, if you can see the shiny adhesive strips there. And the reason why I'm doing that is in case I want to tuck anything underneath there to kind of have it poking out from underneath this particular photo or anything like that. That's why I do that. And so it really, I really like how that looks, and it makes it be really easy for me to kind of come through and figure out what I want to do with things later. Okay, I'm going to start this about 1 inch off the bottom of the paper here. There we go, that nice and straight. And I'm going to somewhat center it. Now I'm not going to measure that, but I am going to somewhat center that there. I've got my 2 3x4 photos up here. Again, my temporary adhesive just quickly, just as kind of a reminder so that I can take this off later. Same thing with this here. And again, stay tuned at the end of the video and I'll have full pictures and up close of these so you can see them just a little bit better. And you'll see my full finished layout with actual pictures and everything in it as well. All right, and so for these, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come up here. Oops, let's move those out of the way just a little bit. I'm gonna come down because I want these to kind of overlap here just a little bit. And again, these are going to be a little bit offset from this because again, these are a little bigger and we want to allow the same space kind of all around here. Let's bring it down just a little bit. There we go, like that. So a little bit there and a little bit there. That looks quite nice. Okay, and again, I'm going to take my permanent adhesive and make sure this stays nice and straight. Bring that one right there. We're going to do the same thing over here. And again, we're going to leave just that little bit of room in there. All right, there we have the space for all of our photos all ready to go on this layout. Now all that we need to do is embellish this and get this ready. Okay, so I'm going to bring my embellishments over. I'm going to start with my die cuts, and this has got a lot of cute little journaling tags on it, which I think will be absolutely awesome for documenting different stages of maybe babyhood or different pictures and maybe what's going on and all of that. So I'm starting up here with this top corner, and I am just kind of bringing in and putting on here. I'm going to tuck this in because that's actually going to go behind that photo just a little bit there. Okay, notice how I did that because I don't have my permanent photo on there, so I've just tucked that in there just a little bit. Here is this cute little heart that goes right on top of that. And for that, I'm actually going to use some of my little needle nose liquid glue. Just a little bit. Here we go, just a little bit on there. Perfect, and again, I'm just going to kind of center that right on this little circle. Perfect. I've got another small little die cut journaling spot that's evidently stuck in the bottom of my tray there. And so I'm going to put that on with some permanent adhesive. And again, I'm going to kind of tuck it in here, but it's not really enough that it's going to affect how much I'm able to journal on that. Okay? All right. So let's come over here and let's get our title on, which is Together, which is going to go right up here. I have a larger journaling strip for down here at the bottom, and then we get to have a lot of fun playing with butterflies. Now, I have to admit, butterflies aren't always my thing, but the pink and brown and blue combinations that is on this is wonderful. So I love them. So again, on my title, I am going to go ahead and use just a little bit of liquid adhesive. And I'm not going to bother too much with trying to like have this perfectly straight. So I'm just going to eyeball it here. Again, make sure it looks somewhat straight. Not too bad. And gently press that down using the liquid glue. Okay. And then I've got my die cut right down here in the corner. So I'm going to use my ATG gun on that. And again, I'm going to just tuck that right in here. Somewhat straight. There we go. All right, so that is all of our die cuts. We'll set that out of the way. Now we are ready to have a lot of fun with these little butterflies and this little fake tag here, which is so cute. Okay, the little fake tag, of course, we're going to tuck in just right over here. Perfect. Again, just kind of bringing that pink on through. And now we have all of these little wonderful butterflies. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of start putting these. Now what I'm trying to do here is I've chosen this color first because I already have that color right here. And so what I'm trying to do is trying to make our visual triangle kind of coming through this individual layout. Okay, and so again, I'm just going to kind of place these around. And next what I'm going to do is this blue. I'm going to do these solid colors first, okay? And let's see, I think I'm going to bring him right down here. And then I've got more of a medium-sized one I think would be really cute up in here. And then I've got this small little guy that I'll kind of keep grouped in here with this. And here you can see we've got this nice little line that's kind of coming all through the layout. And now, oh, I love this little heart. It's got to go right up here by the together. Perfect. All right, so now I've got some soft pink ones, but just a couple of those. So I really want to have some kind of over in this area as well. So I think I'm going to start those right along in there, and then I think maybe one more up here, and that will kind of finish off that whole title and all of that area up there. And so now I'm going to start in with some of my larger ones, and I'm going to start bringing them in here. Oh, that one's really pretty. And just kind of start filling in a little bit with these. And let's see, oh, that's a really pretty one too. I'm actually, I think, gonna put him just kind of right in there, kind of tying those photos together a little bit more. All right, we have 2 left. And what I think I would like to do is I like to have odd numbers. So I think I'm gonna place him, yeah, I like that, kind of right around in there. Because again, I have my 3, I have my 3. I only have 2 here, but they're spaced a little further apart. And I only have 2 over here. So I have 1 beautiful butterfly left. And I've got to kind of decide where I want him to go. And I think I'm going to honestly put him over here because I think this is pretty busy over here. And so I think what I'd like to do is just kind of continue this whole line of butterflies kind of flying up and out of this. So that is 2 5-photo pages, a double page layout done in just a very short period of time. So stay tuned. I will link below a blog post that has step-by-step of all the supplies used in this, as well as where to subscribe for these kits and where to sign up for the monthly Zoom classes where we all get together and do these together. So I hope you will subscribe and like this page and stay tuned for some more videos. Thank you.